What y'all doing? Huh? I kind of close up there. Hey, welcome back. I'm Kathy. This is Kathy's Country Life, and we just kind of do a little bit of everything around here, mostly cooking. I got hopefully a short video, if I don't keep running my mouth, of a dessert that I saw that I'm like, I know it. I sure have been doing a lot of desserts lately, but actually this is to take somewhere, so it's not going to stay here, and me and Chris is going to eat it all like we did those pound cake cookies. Oh, those are gone in 2 days. Okay, so this is called a Chocoflan, or an impossible cake. I got this recipe off of Betty Crocker. I don't know if you can see, but that is what it's supposed to look like. So it's got, like, as it bakes, it makes a chocolate cake layer on the bottom, and then flan on the top with a caramel sauce on the top of the flan. It looks delicious. It looks fairly easy, and so I do have to take a dessert tomorrow night, and I was going to make this. I looked at all kind of recipes. You can go from very difficult to very easy. I kind of in the middle, maybe towards the easy way. But I read a whole lot of reviews, a whole lot of suggestions, blah blah blah, you know how you get online and you get into that hole, that said that it's better if you bake it, let it cool, and then put it in the refrigerator overnight, and then flip it out, and it does better. So I'm going to go with that, and see. So this will kind of be a 2-day video, but you won't see no difference. Okay, so this, because it's a Betty Crocker recipe, it calls for a Betty Crocker Delight Super Moist Triple Chocolate Fudge Cake Mix. Well, my local Piggly Wiggly did not have that. So anyway, I ended up just getting a Duncan Hines Devil Foods cake mix. I think we'll be fine. Or you can make your own chocolate cake, but I'm going for easy. And then I saw different recipes too that, you know, they put sugar in a skillet on the stovetop and, you know, melted it, added water, made their own caramel sauce. I'm not doing that. I am going to use a Smucker's hot caramel sauce to do that. I'm being a lazy girl today, but that's okay. Alright, so what we got to do? Oh, we got to preheat the oven to 350. Got that going. Okay, in a large bowl, we're going to beat the cake mix, water, oil, and 3 eggs. So I'll go through the recipe with you. I am using this bundt pan. I have got a lot of bundt pans. This one, even though it's got some scratches inside it, it's pretty non-stick steel, and so I think that this will do good. I got this off Amazon, and even though it's more shallow, it's a bigger bundt pan. So this is the bundt pan that I'm going to use. You need to use a bundt pan. Okay, so we're going to go in a large bowl, and I'm going to bring you down and let you see. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. All right, I'm going to add the cake mix to my bowl. And then I need 1 cup of water. I didn't have that done. 1 cup of water. 1/2 cup of vegetable oil. I'm using avocado. I got some more, but I think that I had about 1/2 cup left in this bottle. I'll need to refill it. And 3 eggs. These are store-bought eggs, so it always throws me when I buy store-bought eggs and I'm not using fresh eggs because the yolk is so much lighter. And I just picked up those store eggs because I didn't feel like it's raining and I didn't feel like stopping over at the coop. And those are $4. I was crazy for doing that. Water, oil, 3 eggs. Okay. I'm just going to see. I'm probably going to have to get my hand mixer out. I'm just going to see how I usually just whisk up my cake mixes anyway. I don't think I'm going to have to get it out. Well, I was going to work in the garden Saturday in my last video. That's what I told y'all I was going to do. However, it was pretty chilly. And I knew we had a lot of rain coming, and I decided to hold off. And hopefully this weekend will be pretty. Or Friday. Yeah, I think this is working out fine just by whisking it up. Okay, now then, I'm just going to set that aside. Now we got to do our flan. Flan. I don't know what you call it. Because I'm country, I say flan, but I think it's supposed to be flan. Okay, we're going to do our flan, and we got a cup of milk. 4 eggs. So this takes a lot of eggs. Gosh, that sounded like glass breaking. Hope I didn't get a shell in that. I shouldn't have put the milk in first. I think it'll be okay. And then 1 can of sweetened condensed milk. Started to say, where's the sugar? But I'm using sweetened condensed milk, so duh. Alright, this says to put it in a blender and blend until smooth. I'm going to do the whisk method again. I think I can get it pretty smooth with the whisk. I hate getting out blenders and all that kind of stuff. But if I have to, I will. And I think that is whisked up very smooth. I'd much rather clean a whisk than a blender. So, back to the pan. And then we are going to pour the caramel, perhaps if it will pour, into the bottom. Get a knife. I'm not spraying the pan or anything, so we'll see. And it says to use, said a 12.25 ounce jar, but it said only use 1/4 of a cup of that. Yes, this is a little bit more than 1/4 of a cup. And then I'm just gonna make a mess. Get some of this out. Don't do like me, just do as I tell you to do. 1/4 of a cup of that. Okay, more caramel. Okay, so you're going to do that, and you're going to go up the sides with it. Okay. I just want to say that that is delicious. All right, we're going to pour in our cake batter. Then we pour in our flan mixture. And it says it's okay if it gets in and it mixes in with the cake, that it will still separate into layers. So I'm kind of swirl it up in there. Okay, I'll be back for the next step. I gotta get something. Okay, I have put the cake in a roasting pan, shallow one. You can use a deeper one if you have. My deeper one is way up on the very top shelf, and I can't reach it even though I'm tall, so I didn't bother with it. But you cover it up very tightly with some aluminum foil. I'm gonna put this in the oven, and then I'm gonna pour some hot water up into the rim. And we're gonna let this bake at 350 for an hour and 20 minutes, or until a toothpick comes out clean. Okay, I just took it out of the oven. And I took it out of its water bath. Well, yeah, it's done. Okay, so I'm gonna let it sit here. Let me look at the directions again. We're gonna let it sit here. Remove pan from water, remove foil, cool at room temperature for an hour, refrigerate in the pan uncovered for 2 hours. So we're gonna let it cool, and then I'll once it's cool, I'm gonna put it in the refrigerator. It looks, it's pulling away from the sides. Awesome. Yeah, it's pulling away from the sides. Awesome. So I think it won't be a problem getting it out. And probably before I go to work in the morning, I will get it out of the refrigerator, then we'll flip it over, see what it looks like, and then I'll cover it back up and put it in the refrigerator till we have to take it tomorrow night, and I will let you know how it turns out. So I'll see you in a little bit tomorrow. Good morning. Okay, it's next morning. I'm running a little bit late for work. What's new? So I just got the cake out from the refrigerator. It's pulled away from the sides nicely, but I am going to run this offset spatula around it. It's cold in my house this morning. My nose has been running. Ooh, it feels gooey on the bottom. And let's keep our fingers crossed that this comes out. Okay. Using this little pretty plate. It says, grateful for his blessings, thankful for his grace. With the little Swiss dots around it. I love it. Okay. Hold on. Oh, it's not coming out. Uh-oh. Voila! Ooh. The caramel, the flan, the chocolate cake on the bottom. I love it! That is so pretty. I love it. Voila! Voila! Okay, I'm pretty pleased with the way that turned out. How about that, how it just separates in the oven? Okay, there we go. I'm going to cover it up loosely with some foil so it don't stick to the caramel on top. Put it back in the refrigerator and I'll be ready to take it tonight. And then I'll come back and let you know how it tastes, okay? Hey, just got in. It's raining cats and dogs outside and I had my hood on my hair so it's all messed up. But anyway, final review on the cake. So a little more than half of it got eaten tonight. And everybody liked it, so they say. But I'm going to give you my honest opinion because that's what matters, isn't it? Okay, when you look at this, and I added more caramel onto the top because I had some left in that jar before I took it. To me, it looks oh so rich, but it's not rich, which my eyes deceived me on that. It's delicious, but it's not really rich. I think that the flan, and the chocolate cake complements each other and calms down the great amount of sweetness and yumminess, you know what I'm talking about? But it was yummy, so I don't know how to exactly explain this, but I do think that, you know, the recipe called for super moist triple chocolate fudge cake mix, and I just got the devil's food. I think that's what it needs. I think that it needs a richer, darker chocolate in this cake. So next time that I make it, I will, I think even like a brownie mix would be good with it. But that's me because I'm a chocoholic. Anyway, it turned out very good. So now we got a little less than half of this to eat. Not tonight. But I do recommend it. It is good. Everybody enjoyed it. It's just not as rich as I thought it was going to be. And that's just because to me it looked like a very, very rich cake. Because I even cut it in very, very small slices for everybody. Because I thought it was going to be very rich. But it wasn't. But it was good. I recommend it. I will post the recipe down in the description box. And thanks for being here. I will see you next time. Oh, I got to show y'all something. The Jacob cattle beans that I had planted with y'all, that has just taken off, I got to get them in the ground, but they were supposed to be a bush bean. But do you see? They're vining. So I'm going to have to trellis those. They said there was a bush bean, but they're vining. And the one that I've got in the windowsill is really vining. So anyway, I thought I'd show you that because I had put it in the sink and gave them some water and stuff. But love y'all. See you next time.